The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 5, KJV. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, the desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. NLT. Remember him before you become fearful of falling and worried about danger in the streets, before your hair turns white like an almond tree in bloom, and you drag along without energy like a dying grasshopper, and the caperberry no longer inspires desire. Remember him before you near the grave, your everlasting home, when the mourners will weep at your funeral. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Wahara Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen, beginning with 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Y'all got this video right here by Jay Reed. One day ago, Americans are giving up because insane cost of living in 2025. And what's happening is the desire is failing. Okay? The desire is failing. The ambition, the drive to go out and constantly work and put forth all your effort to have the things, or should I say, to wear yourself in the ground, to live paycheck to paycheck just to have. People no longer desire that, man. They're tired, they're worn out, they're broke, and that's the time we in. All right. Now, also, as we read in the NLT, the caperberry shall no longer inspire the sexual desire, and the caperberry is an aphrodisiac, right? So, the desire to have relationships, that's finished. All right. Hey, times are so tight. People all for themselves. All right. Men don't want to be in relationships. Hey, men been going their own way for about 5-6 years now. All right. And men are constantly staying to themselves more and more now. All right. Because of the distrust and the lack of respect of these American women. All right. And the theft and the abuse. And these women just acting masculine. Men no longer desire to be with these women, man. Men just rather, stay to themselves, work, keep their own money, work out, and do them. All right? And that's hurting these women. Because these women, they got kids, no longer have men to help aid them. Also, these women that's single, they no longer have men to come to their aid, to help them fix anything, to push the car up the street, or to come give them a jump. They don't have men to call or none of that. All right? Hey, kids not receiving help. That's the time we in, man. People are tired, man. All right? People are tired. I'm going to put the link to this video in the description box so you can watch the entire video, but I'm going to just play a couple of these. All right? Let's start off with my man right here. All right.
Every time I think about or trying to move out my parents' house, the cost of living just get higher and higher. Right? Insurance goes up, gas goes up, not to mention the fact that you got to make 3 times the rent of wherever you live at, which is kind of insane because the average person my age ain't even making what I'm making. Not to mention the fact that I check my pay stubs all the time. I'm not making as nearly as what I would make if they ain't take all them fucking taxes out of my checks every 2 weeks. And I just been sitting here thinking like, cause with me personally, when I moved out, I always wanted to move out by myself or with a significant other. And now I'm starting to realize when people move out, they get roommates. Or they move in college apartments with other people that they don't even fucking know of because the cost of living is too fucking high. How can I get a house these days? How can I get a house, bro? The average house is like 300 bands, you know what I'm saying? And like the average like monthly cost of it is like 2,500 a month. Like that's crazy. Like, and me personally, I never agreed with having to have more than one source of income. In my opinion, you having more than one source of income should be a choice. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't need two sources of income to fucking survive. I'm 23, bruh. God damn. I am fucking 23. And I'm already like having a midlife crisis for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to move out my parents' crib, but I ain't trying to live check to fucking check. Like, I'm sitting here making more money than I ever made ever in my life in a year span. And it's still not enough for me to fucking move out and be able to fucking sustain a living. Like, we're doomed, bro. And they wait until we get grown to do shit like this. Like, yeah, it's over with, bro. It's over with.
Hey, that Wisdom Solomon 3, horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. See, my man said, hey, they had to wait to his generation became adults, became grown. He said he's 23. So, hey, horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation or a wicked and adulterous generation, man. All right? So, this is the time where all these prophecies are going to play out, man. All right? It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, it's over with, bro. It's over with. Hey, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It has never been this expensive to live. Ever. Like, in no era when motherfuckers was making $1 an hour, it was never this expensive to live. Eggs, $10 a piece. Like, you walk in the store, you get 3 things, you at fucking $65. Obviously, I just went, grocery shopping, so I'm venting a little bit, but like, this shit don't make no sense. It really makes absolutely no sense how expensive shit is. Like, so if you ain't got a partner that's really ready and willing to help you out and like really like build this shit together, man, get the fuck on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is not the time to be taking care of nobody else. I don't give a damn what you say. If the motherfucker ain't helping, they are literally hindering your ability to be able to get shit done.
And that's honestly the truth. You have to.
See that? And the desire shall fail. That's the time we in, man. All right? That's another portion I want to play. It's like 1930. Like the 1930 mark. Something like that.
Sucks, right? And the honest truth is, we all have the same race. Some people start the race ahead, some people start all the way back here, and you have some people right there in the middle. The people all the way back here in the back, they have to catch up to the person all the way up to the front. And it sucks to know that he doesn't have any kind of foundation behind him, like family. Sometimes you have a family that you can rely upon, and it sucks that he's out there alone with his family, and he's just got to figure it out. And with the cost of living continue to rise, and it's going to continue to rise. And it's only going to continue to rise when we talk about the tariffs on China and all these different countries around the world. I got a video coming on that very soon. But listen, it's going to get worse. And it really sucks because so many people are truly starting to give up. Like, it's very sad when you think about it.
Hey, everybody. Rich coming to you here.
Also, the desire to help one another is no longer there. That's what the last guy was going into. The one with the vest on. All right, the desire to help one another, to have somebody there to aid you. All right, who you can lean upon for a couple of dollars. Hey, that desire to help is no longer there. Why? Because people can't afford it. All right. So imagine how people feel. Those people who don't have anyone, and they might got a wife and a kid, or wife and kids, and they don't have, and they're the only one working. The man is the only one working, or the man and the woman working, and they getting it tight, but they don't have the emergency funds for maintenance or anything. Hey, that's the time we in, man. All right, that's the time we in. So that desire feeling goes all the way around the clock, man. Covers every aspect of life, man. People tired. Prophecy playing out.
Around the world. I got a video coming on that very soon, but listen, it's going to get worse, and it really sucks because so many people are truly starting to give up. Like, it's very sad when you think about it.
Hey everybody, Rich coming to you here at leavingmaga.org. I want to make a particular appeal today to MAGA Americans. I really don't believe that what is happening in our country now is something that you want. But I understand that it's not a natural act for us to admit that we believed lies and that we acted upon them and that we allowed those lies to shape our being and our personhood and our identity. And Leaving MAGA does not judge you. We do not ostracize those who have doubts. You are welcome with us at our community. And for friends and family who are out there who have friends and family in MAGA, we are here for you as well for support. Make sure that you follow us at our socials, leavingmaga.org. Get on our newsletter. Make sure you're subscribing. Empathy is much more preferable than scorn. Thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate your support.
Hey, somebody fact check me.
See that? So even these people, MAGA people, man, Trump supporters, they mad. They know that they were lied to. You know, when you look at the bottom, the split screen to this guy who appears to be an Edomite with the red shirt on, you see at the bottom right corner TikTok at Leaving MAGA 1. Alright? So you see, like how about Shimon Shami do a lesson probably about a week ago about what the Holy Spirit, how it's those who are once ruling are losing power. Right? They're no longer able to do the things that they used to do. They're no longer in control. They're going to be the ones to revolt, man. All right? To rebel and kick off this civil war. All right? They're going to be the main ones who come up against the government officials going to that second Edis 15. All right? Real quick. That's the end of that. Let's just type in what happens when desire fails. What happens when AI overview. When desire fails or are not fulfilled, individuals may experience a range of negative emotions and outcomes. These can include feelings of frustration, sadness, anger, and even depression. The loss of drive, purpose, and hope can also occur, leading to a sense of meaninglessness, and anxiety. In some cases, individuals may also develop apathy or boredom, particularly in the failure of desires. If the failure of desires is chronic, you see that? Emotional distress, loss of motivation, mental health challenges, relationship problems, increased anxiety and self-criticism, loss of hope and purpose. This place finished, man. A couple of scriptures came to me, but I'm gonna just get one. Of course, we see a distress upon the nations and perplexity upon the people. I'm tripping. All right, but let's just get this real quick, man. We're gonna close out because this is where we are, and it's gonna get worse. Like my man said, this is only the beginning. Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 5. Let's see. Hope for not obtain. I'm overlooking. Second Esdras chapter 5 and verse 12. Let's start at 11. One land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. So everything good? Is it okay where you are? No. This is what the people are saying. At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their way shall not prosper. And we're literally seeing that playing out. But remember, it's going to get worse, man. I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit of power. How about Shema Shai? Pray you are edified. Shalom. The desire is failing. Shalom.